Poppin' fam, what we got on Ezim TV is underground MC, artist, entrepreneur, merch moving machine, I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? My man Serious Times. What's good with you, fam?
Absolutely. What's good, King? Proud to be here, man. It's an honor.
That's what's up, man. So, and where you from originally?
I'm from Rochester, New York, man. Born and raised. Born in Highland Hospital, man. So it's it's straight from the roots, man.
Right.
My pops and them is from New Rochelle, Long Island, and all that, but
Okay.
yeah.
And they migrated here.
Yeah, they migrated here. My mom's is from Jersey originally, then moved to Florida. So yeah, it's a melting pot of that.
So when did you tap into the scene of hip hop? Was there, some kind of influence from your family or your environment that?
Oh, absolutely, man. I think initially it's just vibing as a kid, just sonically, just catching the culture. But as far as what gave me the inspiration to rhyme was my brother, cause like that made me see like it was tangible. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, you used to hearing everything like you hearing people famous and it's out of reach. But when I saw my big brother doing it, it was like okay, like regular people do this. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like that first. And
Shout
then,
your brother name
yeah, Mark, man, Marcus Elliott, man, that's big bro, man. He'll love that.
So he used to spit first, right?
Yeah, he was part of a it's crazy. Toby, my big bro Jam, they was part of a little clique called PAB. PAB family, pleasure and business.
Gotcha.
They'll love this. They gonna love this when they hear it. Yeah, because they don't think I remember all that.
Wow.
But I should see them write rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And nothing. It was never like nothing that stuck. Like this is an epiphany. You know what I'm saying? It was just things that just watered the grass. You know what I'm saying? And those was like pivotal moments that I took. I'm like, okay, I see them doing that, but it wasn't like I wanted to start rhyming the next day. Right. You know what I mean? It was just like, okay, that's cool.
Right. Yeah, I got a big brother too that definitely influences.
Yeah, man. Then I see my pop. My pop is a poet. You know what I'm saying? Like he a published author too. So I used to just see him writing rhymes.
So say that again. You say your pops.
My pops is Timothy James. He got a book out called From Needle to the Pen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So and he do like workshops. You know what I'm saying? It's about addiction. Working through that. It's like it's excerpts of his life and then his poems in between. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope book. Timothy James, you know what I'm saying? I get with him on Facebook. He got copies for days, but I used to watch how he used to write, and he used to be like on the porch, like focused. Like I thought he was angry, you know what I'm saying? But he was focused. Like he'll pop right out of it when I asked him, like, "Yo, what's up, Pop?" He's like, "Nah, I'm just writing." You know what I mean? So I was always intrigued, like, damn, what got him so focused like that to where, you know what I mean? He damn near like he stressing, but he just locked in.
He's locked in.
Yeah. So that was another moment. It wasn't just moments that was like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
So you grabbed these tools from your brother,
yeah,
from Pops.
And then my boy, not to cut you up, but okay. And it was my boy, my man Jason Stovall, man. We call him Karate Jason in the hood. Yo, this kid, because he could do everything, bro. He never took one class, but he was crazy with the staff. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, flip, do everything. But this is around the time, I want to say, 9, 8. Like, when cannabis was crazy. Like,
yeah,
bro, this my bro Jay, he had so many rhymes, bro. It was crazy. And he was
the influence.
Yeah, yo, bro, everybody was trying to rap like cannabis.
Right.
So he wouldn't mess up. I don't know if he was freestyle, if it was written. It was like Duke could just go forever. So that was like, all right, one of my boys is, you know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. Like, so it was a little bit of all of that, man.
That's tuned in the lyricists right there. Cannabis definitely came a long way.
Yeah.
Coming in the game.
Nuts.
So where were you when you first, recorded your first, studio?
Studio. We got to go studio because it'd have been crazy. I'd have been to somebody tape recording. First studio.
Like when you first heard your voice, like, you know what I mean? Some people, don't realize, finding your voice. I mean, you can rhyme a cappella, whatever sounds, a certain kind of way. But when you actually record and hear your voice, recorded in any kind of capacity, what was it like when you first heard your voice as being like an instrument where you could, you know.
That's key that you said that like an instrument. I'll be honest with you, man. The only thing I wanted to do was to hear myself on the record. That's the only goal I had, man. That it blew me away, man. I want to say I'm trying to pinpoint the time where I actually, because I did a lot of voice recording joint. Like I'm from the tape era, we from the, you know what I'm saying. So I had that little portable joint. It was going crazy. So I technically heard myself like that.
What was it like then?
Man, it was crazy. me and the homies used to nigga, go crazy. Nigga, weekends we hit our little whatever, and bro, just go stupid off instrumentals. And that was fly. It was dope to hear that. I'm from the 89.7 days, right? 88.5, where Friday nights you put the tape on you get your tape, you cover the joints up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you get whatever you need to get for that day and the next day. I would make mixtapes of like me, and then I would mix myself in with, you know what I'm saying, whatever it was, Hove, whether it was Mob D, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
it was space open for you.
Yeah, 1,000,000%, bro. I would cut in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, man, but yeah, that was dope. But first studio, damn, bro, it was so long ago, bro. I would think I was like, and somebody added, because I considered my first studio because we paid the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So,
That's the instant I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I want to say that had to be definitely early 2000s, like 2000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where we went and paid a dude, and we called ourselves the Orphanage. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was me, my man Ant, and his man, and we just made ourselves a little group. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. That was dope because it wasn't like it wasn't the tape. It was you know what I'm saying? It was official. So at least at the time, you know what I'm saying? So it was dope, bro.
So how did you come up with your name as an artist?
To be honest with you, I wish I had like an elaborate, epiphany moment with that too, bro. It was just on some real, like, because my name is Steven, so ST, serious times. You know what I'm saying? It was at a point where shit was serious, and you know what I mean. I was just looking at the landscape and just, like how I want to be distinctive. And times not serious. You know what I'm saying? Like life is real. So it was like, you know what? And it kind of fit. They say when you give something a name, you forge or you give energy towards its destiny. You know what I'm saying? So I figure like my life I'm already like, I'm cool, but I'm a very serious, stoic kind of guy. You know what I mean? For the most part. So it just seemed like it made sense. You know what I mean?
When people hear your music, people have comparison all the time throughout music. Is there anybody that people tend to compare you to as far as sonically sounding like and what have you? So what artists are they?
I've heard of quite a few, man. I mean, today I got Lloyd Banks. I used to get Prodigy.
Wow. Okay.
Who else? J. Cole-esque, like, you know what I mean? Like, and of course, Nas. Wow. But I think more so it's because of the premise, like the premise of what they stand for. I don't think because I sound like them sonically, it's just because we kind of represent the same things. You know what I'm saying? But as far as sonically, I get Banks a lot for some reason. But I don't get it. There's probably some other ones out there I can't name, but
got that grind mix.
Yeah, man. I ain't mad at it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't mad at it.
So, your first visual experience, video wise, what was that experience like?
That was a learning one. A learning one. My first visual, it kind of holds a lot of gravity with me. A lot of sentimental value because one of my friends that passed away was in my first video. My man Moran. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Sorry, passed away in 2017. Man. Yeah, but he was able to, he got a little cameo slot. But it was dope. It was a learning experience. I was a little anxious because I didn't know how to perform in front of a camera. Right. But it happened organic. I wanted, call all your boys. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come through. I'm shooting a video. You know what I'm saying? Come get in. A lot of the homies graced their presence with it. So thankful for that. It was cool, bro. It wasn't, it was organic because it was just in the hood. So I was on home turf, so I didn't feel like I was, you know what I'm saying? I just did what I normally did. It was dope.
Yeah, what was it like?
Shout out to man, I forgot what the hell he called himself.
My first person shot the video.
Yeah, shout out to Tank Original Films. That's what's on that particular piece. But Travis Simmons on Facebook and Instagram, whatever. Yeah, that's still my boy, and you know
That's what's up.
he do a lot of good work out here in the community. You know what I'm saying? He doing a lot of things with sports right now. So
Gangsta.
yeah.
What was it like with your first collaboration? And who could you recall collaborating with?
The first collaboration, I I say the first official joint was Dub. And that's the bro. That's like Ryu and Ken right there.
Somebody Dub.
Yeah, J Dub Lansky.
There we go.
Yeah, pardon me. RCA Click. He was originally with the RCA Click. Shout out to Blaze too. But yeah, that's Brody. Like we definitely grassroots together. So the first official collab was that's the bro. That's in house. You know what I'm saying? So
Man,
it was fire. So we feed off each other all the time. It's always that competitive nature. You know what I'm saying?
See, I heard some joints with how you, man. With you definitely in that niche with how you.
Yeah, definitely.
So you out here with the merch winning at Whale Radio.
You know what I'm saying? Get us.
What's good with the Serious Times movement and your merch and whatnot?
So man, that's a loaded question.
Yeah, how did you get started? Like, how'd you get?
It's synonymous with the music, man. I would think, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's just my nature, but I just thought like, why not brand yourself? You know what I mean? Especially if I'm coming out as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Why not market yourself in any way possible? You know what I'm saying? So it just started with just my artwork for my album, and I liked the text that Serious Times was in, so I just went to shirts. And then people liked it too, and then the rest was literally history, man. I'm just naturally a creative person, so I'm always in my bag trying to find stuff and colorways and just being a student of the game too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's kind of where it was at with it. I just hit the ground running, bro. Somebody bought it. You know what I'm saying? Like once somebody buy it, it's like it's over. You know what I mean? Like, okay, people like this. All right, I'm gonna do more of it. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about more of your merch that you have on.
So it's a couple different so Serious Times is the brand.
How they can get it too.
Absolutely. So Serious Times is the brand, but there's a lot of subsidiaries under that, right? So you got like the Pray for New York line, you got the mental health department, you got the quarter water juices, you got the bread scales. It's a lot. I got the Sade logo. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. We in the process of getting the website up and running, but until then, you could get it from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the pavement. You know what I'm saying? And Serious Times on Facebook, King James 585 on Instagram, Stephen James on Facebook as well. You know what I mean? So I'm pounding pavement, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside, so you could catch me, you know what I mean? Or you can get that to me via social media, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I do custom work, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you don't want to look like nobody, you know what I'm saying? I got something special for you.
What was it like having your first show after creating the music?
Yeah.
After making the video,
now,
performing. What's it like? What was it like? That whole experience?
It was scary as hell. It was scary as hell just because the level of anxiety is high. You know what I'm saying? You never did this before ever. You practice a lot, but it's like you don't want to mess up. So it's a lot of things you go into account. But it was more so just and I had my boy Dub up there with me too. That's kind of like at first you want somebody up there to like, all right,
make you comfortable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you get your boy up there with you, like I ain't gotta face this alone. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's kind of what it was. But it was exhilarating.
You still had to focus.
Yeah, like it be sometimes that's just more mental because I still have him up there and like I be forgetting he there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unless we gotta go back and feed off each other. You know what I mean? We vibing or whatever. But like when I get into my verse, like I be forgetting he there. But I be wanting him there for that reason to kind of lift that burden off me. But I hear him, you know what I'm saying? If I hear him ad living, I'm like, all right, and then I just feed me. We just, got that chemistry.
Yeah. What's the response from the fans? You know, after you got off the stage, was it what you expected?
The first one,
How did you do?
I did well, man. I did actually the first. Shout out to Uncle Trent, man. He battle and shit now.
Okay.
Yeah, my man Uncle Trent, man. I went to high school with him. He had heard what happened was he heard one of my joints. He heard the album. He loved it, and he wanted me to come. He was doing like this networking barbecue thing. So it technically wasn't on a stage, but it was like outside. This dude had this big ass barbecue, backyard, and it was a whole bunch of like tables and all that. Dope networking event, and I performed at it. I had a table set up too,
Right.
and it was fire, bro. It was crazy. Everybody came to my table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like afterwards, like so. Shout out to Uncle Trip for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, man. What you think about the hip hop, vibe now in Rochester? Now that you came a long way, your beginnings were in the early stages.
Mhm.
What's the environment right now you feel like that's going on in the town? Whether you want to speak on that or just globally.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, boss. I don't really. I mean, I listen to a few people. I think it's dope. I think it's dope overall. Let me not say that. I think it's dope because uh, kids trying to find their way. You know what I'm saying? As far as with the musical diaspora, right? So people trying to find their way, and I ain't mad at that. But I'm more so, I don't want to sound like the old man on the lawn. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm just kind of stuck in what I'm stuck in, and I'm cool with that. I ain't, I listen to the cats that's coming out, the young boys, and some of them got something to say. You know what I mean? But that's with anything. You know what I mean? It's gonna be substance. It's tears to it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm more so like in my class, man. That registers a little bit more to me. But I like where it's going because it's some cats out here talking a lot more than I thought. You know what I'm saying? So, but more so than anything, man, I just keep my boots to the ground, bro. I got tunnel vision. I don't really listen to nobody. You know what I mean? I listen to me. You know what I mean? In my camp, my guys. You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't want to be, not to say that I'm easily influenced, but I don't want to know what's going on until I put that product out there. All right, then now you can judge me amongst the, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be influenced by no goofiness.
Yeah. And what kind of product that you have coming out in the near future?
So I'm not sure when this lands, but October 30th is when my project 2023 is when my latest project, King James Version Part 4, Rochester Nas, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
That's dropping, and probably some of my best work to date, man. You know what I'm saying? So just keeping the wheels turning and keep talking. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, bro. No knock to nobody, but it's just bars over here.